I want to talk about the grief process. And the reason being, there are many people grieving, over loss of someone, something, or situations. And the grief process can be quite complex. There are 5 stages, and these 5 stages do not happen in a sequence. It's not linear. One of the process is, for example, anger or bargaining could pop up at any time. So it can be all over the place as well. Inevitably, everybody's going to pass away, right? So if you're at the age where your parents are moving towards the end of life, my suggestion is that you start your grieving process even before they are gone. The reason is, when you grieve while they're here, you are able to reconcile. Maybe things you want to say will be said. The grief process becomes part of your saying goodbye while they are still around, and appreciating the time that you have with them. For example, with your parents, they can only do what they can, right, within their own limitations. They're not able to be the ideal parent that you want them to be, such as, like in my case, I've shared this before, there are real limitations. So even if you have been so badly hurt and abused when you were younger, I'm talking about emotional abuse, right? It is your responsibility to heal. It is not your parents' responsibility. You're no longer a child. So you have to parent yourself. You have to go through the whole journey and then grieve. Whether you like them or not, the grieving process is important, because we can swing from being very heartless when they pass on, because we are also avoiding when we become very cold, right? Because we're not acknowledging whatever emotional connection or disconnection that you may have with them. And if you have a close relationship with them, this is a very good closure when you start the process before they're gone, so that their passing will be smooth. You will feel like you have done what you can, and you will also feel like emotionally the cycle has ended, right, with the passing, and then there is peace will come in. So this is my suggestion, right? Dealing with grief is very, very complex. I'm helping some clients to deal with that as well. It can be very lonely. You can all be in the same family and you're grieving the passing of one person, but your process will be very different from someone else, because your experience of that person is very different. It's different from each other. You can have 5 siblings, and 5 siblings experience the parent differently. Okay, that's all I want to share today.